So Matthew, Crave Retail.
Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, thank you for being on. So how did you start Crave Retail?
Man, it started a while ago. Before I moved to Austin and got into retail tech, I was running stores at Abercrombie. I moved overseas and helped Skechers run all their international sales and operations. And I always felt, every time we got a corporate review, so inconclusive of what was happening in the store. All they could tell me was, this is how many people walked through the door, this is how many people bought, and this is how much you missed your sales goal, or this is how much you exceeded. And it really was like, there's so much more that happened inside of the store. And so fast forward that, I was like, okay, I gotta start a retail tech company, I gotta solve this. I asked my wife if she minded if I quit my job. She did not. She wasn't very happy, but she believed in me. And I said, hey, I want to move to Austin and I'm going to start one. And still didn't know what I wanted to do yet, but I moved here. And every time we go shopping, I was always telling her, go into this fitting room and see if anybody ever helps you out, because I just want to see, because this is a moment where you're trying to buy and no one would ever be there to help her out. And every time she left the fitting room, there's always this mound of clothes out there. And I'm thinking in my head, gosh, that's a lot of data just sitting there. That's just money sitting on the ground that some person is putting away. And then, I won't name the person or the company, but it's a luxury retailer here in Dallas. I went to a conference and I saw this magic mirror. And I thought it was the coolest thing. It could help a customer in the fitting room. It could do all these neat things. But then he started to tell me that it cost them millions of dollars and it took them years to deploy it, and they really couldn't really get it off the ground the way that they imagined. And I said, that's something magical, but it could be done a whole lot better, a whole lot easier, and a whole lot more affordable for every retailer. And that's what we did. So we built a fully interactive in-store experience platform that could measure and monitor sort of the foot traffic going into fitting rooms, all the merchandise going into fitting rooms. It could help the associates, help people personalize that experience. And most importantly, if you were in a fitting room with the wrong items or the wrong outfit, we won't go there.
Wait.
You could get on-demand help just by tapping a button, and someone would bring you what you need instantly.
That's amazing. So you talked about data. Like, what is some of that key data that retailers want that Crave Retail gives them?
Yeah. So I'll present two different formats. If you're online or if you're in a fitting room as a shopper, you've found a collection of items that you're interested in buying, right? You've gotten to that moment, and on e-com, you've brought those items to a cart. And in that cart, as an e-com leader, you know what browser you came in, who you are, your name, your price sensitivity, products you're interested in. They've got all these really cool tools to increase conversion, measure conversion, abandonment rate. Literally, they know everything about you. And e-commerce today still only occupies about 20% of retail. Physical retail occupies 80%, and yet if you ask a head of store ops that runs $1 billion company, what do you know about your fitting room? Where a customer has forfeited Amazon, walked into your store and is ready to buy and literally undressed saying, I'm here to buy, what do you know about that whole experience? And they'll tell you nothing, because they know absolutely nothing. And so we actually finally get to bring the same type of data that these online companies have into stores around that moment, and that's what we get to deliver to every retailer that works with us.
That's amazing. And it sounds like it's a no-brainer why the retailers like it, but customers love it too. I mean, I explained the idea to friends and family. I mean, 99% of my wardrobe comes from either my wife or my mom buys it for me. 1% is from David. Thank you, David.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's been the response from actual customers that use it?
So we actually had a customer actually in South Africa. It was a really cool story we got through our testimonial Dropbox, if you will. And the store manager says, every night we always ask our customers, who helped you during your shift? And now every week they're getting a list of, well, the fitting room screen helped me during my visit. And their actual service score has gone up, not only because of the sales staff, but because of our solution inside the room. So I think that's pretty cool.
Happy retailers, happy customers.
What else can you ask for?
It's a win-win. All right, well, let's go to a video. I know we got a great one teed up for Crave Retail.